Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my NARS blush collection, and I actually have quite a few blushes to show you all today. So in order to expedite the video, what I'm going to be doing is showing the blushes and swatching them on my arm just so you can see how the blush looks on a person of my skin tone. So if you're interested in watching this video, please continue watching. The first blush that I'm going to be showing is called NARS Exhibit A, and this is a red-orange matte blush. It looks pretty scary, but it's actually a very nice color, and this is NARS Exhibit A. I actually did a pretty heavy swatch. Of course, you wouldn't apply this blush that heavy on your face, but like I said, it's a very nice color on your cheeks. The next blush is Taj Mahal. And this is an orange with a little golden mixed together blush, and it's a shimmer. And this is actually my favorite blush of all time. And here's a swatch of NARS's Taj Mahal. Like I said, this is my favorite blush of all time. The next blush is called Gina, and this is more of a light peach colored matte blush. And here's a swatch of Gina. The next blush is called Gilda, and Gilda resembles Gina quite a bit. It's actually just slightly darker than Gina. And here's a swatch of Gilda. As I stated earlier, it is slightly darker than Gina, but the colors are very similar. The next blush that I have is called Luster. And this is a very pale peach color with a little bit of gold mixed in between. And I think that this is a great highlight color for darker skinned women. And here's a swatch of Luster. The next blush is called Monia or Monia. And this is more of a berry colored shimmer blush. And here's a swatch of Monia. Since I'm not wearing any blush right now, let me see what Monia looks like on. One tap is all you need for these NARS blushes, and a little bit goes a long way. So that's Monia. The next blush is called Dolce Vita. And this is also more of a mauve color, mauve and berry mixed color shimmer blush. So here's a swatch of Dolce Vita, and it's a lighter color than the Monia, but it's a very nice mauve color with shimmer. The next color is Taos or Taos, depending on where you're from. And this is a very nice rose colored blush. So here's a swatch of Taos, and you can see that Dolce Vita is next to it. Dolce Vita has a little bit more brown as compared to the Taos. The next blush is called Torrid, and this is a very nice blush as well. It's a lighter rose color than the Taos. And here's a swatch of Torrid. And finally, of the more rosy colored or mauve colored blushes that NARS has is Amore. And here's a swatch of Amore, and you can see that Amore is matte actually, and it's a lot lighter than the Torrid blush. Next is more of another berry type of colored blush with a little shimmer to it. And I believe this blush might be discontinued now. And this is called Crazed. And here's a swatch of Crazed. Next is a very popular blush called Orgasm. and I think this is like the #1 selling blush that NARS has. Here's a swatch of Orgasm. It's very difficult for this color to show up on my skin, so I can never really use it just by itself as a blush. I usually use it kind of like as a highlighter, or I just kind of mix it with another blush. Next is the sister blush of Orgasm, and this is called Super Orgasm. And here's a swatch of Super Orgasm, and I don't know if you can see on camera, but Super Orgasm has the little gold specks in it, like little bitty gold particles. Next is Oasis, and this is more of a light mauvey pink color with gold specks in it as well. So here's a swatch of Oasis, and you can see, in comparing it to Super Orgasm, they're very much alike as far as the gold specks and being on the lighter end of a spectrum, like the light pinks and like mauves. Next is the latest blush that was premiered in this summer 2011 collection by NARS, and this color is called New Order. And New Order is a very light pink color, and it has a lot of silver specks in it. So as you can see on this swatch, New Order is very pale pink color with a lot of silver glitter. Next is a very hot pink matte blush, and this color is called Desire. And here's a swatch of Desire on my arm. This is a very nice hot pink color. Let's see what the hot pink lips with the hot pink blush look like. Just a little bit, one dip is all you need. So this is actually a very nice color. Even though it's a really loud hot pink color, don't be afraid of it because it's very wearable. The next NARS color is called Angelica, and this color is very similar to Desire. However, it has more of the gold specks in it. So here's a swatch of Angelica. The next blush actually reminds me a lot of Orgasm, and this is called Deep Throat. It just seems like it's a little bit lighter than Orgasm. And here's a swatch of Deep Throat. Next is another pinky mauve matte color by NARS, and this is called Matahari. And here's a swatch of Matahari. And this is actually a good color to have if you like pink blushes, but you're a little bit afraid of the Desire blush, which is that hot pink matte blush. But Matahari is a more toned down version of Desire, I think. Next, I have a duo with Albatross and Lovejoy. And Albatross is a great highlighter to have, and Lovejoy is more of a neutral colored blush, I would say, with a little bit of shimmer, more of a brown tone.
Here are swatches of the Albatross and Lovejoy duo, and as you can see that Lovejoy is a very nice neutral color, whereas Albatross, although it looks white in the pan, it comes out as a very nice white golden color. Very nice for the skin as a highlighter.
Next is another duo that I have, and it's a duo of Sin and Casino. Casino is a very nice bronzer, and both of these colors are great for everyday wear for women of color. You're seeing a swatch of Sin and Casino. Casino looks very similar to my skin tone, but right atop of the pan are the two colors. Well, that completes the video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that now you're able to see some of the NARS blushes and maybe want to try a few. And I think that completes everything. So as always, remember to brush and floss only the teeth that you want to keep. Thanks!